Biden crime bill. Biden crime bill. The Biden crime bill.
The Biden crime bill.
Hell, we've had crime bills coming out our ears.
The president says he wants to wage a war on drugs, but if that's true, what we need is another D-Day, not another Vietnam.
A literal epidemic of rape in this country. Every major crime bill since 1976, every minor crime bill, has had the name of the Democratic senator from the state of Delaware, Joe Biden.
I sat next to Strom Thermond. No. And became friends with Strom Thermond. Together, we passed a crime bill. So don't tell me you can't work with people and compromise.
The government can take everything you own, everything from your car to your house, your bank account. They can take everything. You got a gun? You commit a felony, 10 years. We already have it 5 years. Minimum mandatory. Judge can't say, you know, you had it in your pocket, you never intended to use it, we're only going to give you 1 year. Judge has to say 5 years. Well, he wants to make it 10 or 20 or 60. We can work that out. They are beyond the pale, many of those people. They literally have not been socialized. It doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims of society. The end result is they're about to knock my mother on the head with a lead pipe, shoot my sister, beat up my wife, take on my sons. So I don't want to ask what made them do this. They must be taken off the street. They are in jail, away from my mother, your husband, our families. A wag in the newspaper recently wrote, Biden has made it a death penalty offense for everything but jaywalking. I'm going to make it for 46 crimes. Biden says make it for 51. We're going to get tough. 60 new death penalties, brand new, 60. There are 70 additional enhancements of penalties, i.e. you go to jail longer. When I wrote the original bill that started this whole process, the so-called Biden crime bill, I didn't call a liberal confab and write it. I didn't call any big society people and write it. I called the cops.
A Democratic president wants 100,000 cops. A Democratic president wants to build 125,000 new prison cells.
That's the secret. That somehow the Republicans tried to make the crime bill tougher. I say poppycock. They didn't make anything tougher. I wrote that bill. I started looking at it and found out that this midnight basketball isn't getting them together a bunch of jive folks who are black, white, and Hispanic, who live in their city to do, try to see if they can be Michael Jordan. When they found out, they were keeping schools open. So gangs come off streets instead of out raping my mother, marauding me, robbing the local store. They're in a gymnasium. And my daughter will be safer, my wife will be safer, my mother will be safer, and I will be safer. And I will be happy.
Never again should Washington put politics and party above law and order.
Hey, Clinton, you didn't want to take pictures of our people here. We're still in jail for what you did.
You ashamed of that bill?
Not at all. In fact, I drafted the bill. We had enormous success. There are things I would change, but by and large, what it really did, it restored American cities.
It's a good question. Number one, I was a Democratic caucus. You ever been to a caucus? No, you haven't. You're a lying dog-faced pony show.
Absolute rubbish.
You are fake news.